Let's talk about credit today. A lot of people don't like it. I know. It's not the sexiest topic in town, but it's a must. If you want to buy a property, then you need credit. And if you don't, when you're buying cash, well, this is not a video for you, but that's okay. You can stay and you're welcome to listen. For people who are buying with credit, we are dependent on the three different bureaus and what they're saying about us. Our credit is a reflection of us. Even though many people don't want to see it that way, it is the reality that it shows that our patterns and what our priorities are. When you don't pay or you pay late, that shows how you treat your debt. If you're a serious person who takes it very seriously, you will never be late and you will be paying your debt. Because to begin with, you wouldn't take debt that you couldn't afford. Of course, I understand bad things happen to good people and we get blemishes once in a while, but those could be corrected. It could be corrected because behind the credit is you. You might need a little guidance in order to repair it, fix it, adapt it, and do what needs to be done. But the most basic advice I could give you today is to pay even the minimum, whatever is assigned to you. Continue to pay until you come up with a strategy how to get out of the debt. But it baffles me that people go to agents or to counselors who do not have their stuff in order. Look, for people to have good credit on paper, sometimes they have good credit because they don't use it. So how can you mess up something you don't use? You need somebody who understands how to use it, who could play the game and teach you how to do it. It's a management game. And you have to know the dates, the times, the structure, how things are to be done. Because you have good credit and you don't use it, doesn't make you a good candidate to teach others. Look for people who have good experience with them for themselves personally, have been able to use credit and manage it well because they're able to help you manage yours. People who don't have it at all or have bad credit and are teaching others how to manage their credit, well, that's another problem. Do you think that they're going to be enthusiastic? They're going to be confident and be able to tell you what they themselves cannot do for themselves? Well, that's a problem. Housing. Housing is the biggest problem in anyone's life worldwide, not only us here in America. Housing takes most of your income and it's something that should be addressed as soon as possible when you're young. And when you're not so young, priority number one should be housing. Keep in mind that if you rent, this rent will not stop because you stop working. And that's the reality, is that you don't own it and you cannot control how much it's going to go up. For sure it will, because that's the nature of the game. Nature of real estate and everything, economy, is that everything gets more expensive with time. And your income to match it, unfortunately that's not the case, or you should have sufficient savings, which is mostly not many people. So you want somebody who has experience with housing because of that. You want somebody who knows how it feels to be in the other end. And how can you teach others what you don't do for yourself? Again, that's the biggest thing I look for when I want to get help from others, if they have expertise in their fields. And expertise in the fields not only comes for reading, of course, and being taught, but experience. Experience in execution, how to solve the problems. Not to point them out, not to, because anybody can do that. Not to be a therapist, because that's what therapists do if you just want to talk about how anxious you are about your bills. But to solve them and to give you a map and to tell you what it is that you need to do in order to get out of that situation. Now it's up to you to use the information or not, but you should be getting the correct information in the correct plan to be able to achieve that. So give us a call today and see what we can do for you for your credit and help you achieve your goals financially, whatever they may be, buying a car, buying a house, or having enough credit to be able to use it at your disposal. Give me a call today.